What's going on, guys? My name is Septile MC, and as I move around a bit, my bad. And today I'll be bringing you a Showdown live in NU Alpha. For some reason, it saved Alpha, and we found a battle, and I did not go over my team, so I'll go over it now. I have a Life Orbed Special Attacking Septile. I have an Assault Vest Mismagius, a Substituting Clang with the shift gear, a defensive Quillfish, a special defensive Uxie, and a choice scarfed sock. So pretty decent team. Now my opponent's team, Roselli is sort of threatening. Zangoose can be a problem if I lose my Quillfish. Uxie's always threat, although the primate being choice fuck Frank every time. Every time, Frank. My best lead, I feel like I just want to get on my rocks. Yeah, that's my best bet. I'm gonna lead off with Uxie and just get on my rocks. Leads off with the Magneton, that's not a problem. I'm just gonna get on my rocks. I'm especially defensive, so he's not gonna be doing much. And never mind, he scores a crit. He scores a crit, which is annoying, but I can deal with it. So he's gonna get the Toxic Orb. Am I not supposed to be here? I mean, you're allowed to be here, King Kip. Of course you are. I'm afraid of the Facade. That's obvious. I'm gonna go into Quillfish. I can get the Intimidate off, and that's usually a solid thing. Goes for Night Slash. Yeah, that's not gonna do a lot. Now, I can do one of two things. I can go for Toxic Spikes, which I think... Oh no, yeah, he has the Roselia. There's no point. I'm gonna switch out now into Mismagius to take the Facade. He goes into Magneton though, so that choice scarf for Magneton, I assume it's Scarf because he let off with it. It's gonna be kind of annoying. I'm guessing he's gonna want to Volt Switch out, go into the Roselia. So predicting that, I'm gonna go for a Psychic, and so I outspeed him actually, which so he specs. I think, yeah, he specs then. Which is nice knowledge to have. I assumed he was choice scarfed by how he stayed in, or how he let off with it, but I guess the Primeape is choice scarfed. He goes into Primeape now, which confirms that, and probably gonna Stone Edge or Punishment. Still, my best switch is the Quillfish, because that can take a Stone Edge easily with the Intimidate. Goes for Punishment, yep. And now, shall I go for a T-Wave? No. Now I'm going to predict the switch into the Magneton, and double switch out to the Sock, get that initiative, and I'm going to go for a knockoff, because he has two things with Eviolite, and one Psychic type. So, goes into Wartortle, so that Eviolite is now gone, which is great. And I don't like him going for Rapid Spin, so I'm going to go into Mismagius. He can't take me out with a Scald because I am Assault Vest, unless he gets the burn. He does not. And well, I'm going to fire for T-Bolt. And it just clean takes it out, so my rocks are now here to stay, which is great. So Assault Vest Mismagius is really actually doing good. I was kind of skeptical about this thing just because of the knockoff fuses and whatnot, but surprisingly enough, it's been doing really well. He's going to go into Roselia now. And I'm gonna go for Psychic. It's super effective damage, and it does 32%, so that's not much. He goes for layers of spikes though, which is annoying. Now I can Psychic again, or I can use this time to set up with Clang, which I feel is the better option. He goes for Synthesis, that's fine. I'm going to set up a Substitute. He might go into the Magneton if he is the... yeah, he is that set. So, let's go for a Substitute, and I think I'm gonna go for a Shift Gear first. I think I can take a T-Bolt from max health. I hope. Do I want to Shift Gear? I'm gonna get off one hit anyway, or I can get off 2 hits. Let's try to get off 2 gear grinds, because it's not very effective. It's quad resisted, actually, right? Is it quad resisted? I completely forget if it's quad resisted or not. I think it is. Let me shift gear. Ah, that's not good. Yeah, I made a misplay with this, but now I can't go for gear grind because I think it's quad resisted. So I'm gonna go for a return instead. Does 29%, which is a lot still. It does take me out. Specs Magneton is a threat in this tier. I'm gonna go. I want to go into Sock. No, I don't. I'm going to into Miss Magius, and I'm just gonna fire off a Shadow Ball. I think it's the safest play I have. I could predict the Roselia and go for a Psychic, but that's just not what I want to see. I don't think I want to go for Psychic. I did it last time. I don't want to do it twice in a row. He might think that I don't want to do it twice in a row, though, and he might switch out into it. It's really just a mind game at this point. I can go for a Psychic on the next turn if I honestly want to. He goes into Roselia, so that's fine. I'm just going for Shadow Ball. It does 24%, so that's decent damage. And at this point, I really just want to go for a Giga Drain. He might. I want to keep Miss Magius. I don't need Uxie, in my opinion. Do I want to lose Uxie? Uxie can be nice to have, though. So do I want to go into Sock to take the Giga? I'm going to go for a Psychic. I'm just going to see what happens. 33%. Take me out. It does. And now I'm going to go into Sock. This thing is going to die to any hit I go for at this point. And, well, how much health is Uxie at? Full. That's just grand. I'm going to go for a knockoff. And clean takes it out. So that's fantastic. Now he's going to go into Primeape. And, you know what? I'd say he will U-turn out, actually. I think he's gonna U-turn out, predicting Uxie or something. So, I'm gonna knock off again. I outspeed him. I knock off the Choice Scarf. So, I don't get initiative here, but I predicted correctly. Now, he's running Adamant Primeape, that means. So, that's sort of... You don't really see Adamant Primeape too often. He goes into Magneton, and... Can I take him out? 90 base power move. Do I want it? I think I can. Yep, so knockoff spam right now. That's what I'm going with right now, is knockoff spam. Good to know his item, though. So he goes back into this. Now I think he's going to go for an attacking move. I'm going to go into Quillfish, though. Because Quillfish... Well, Quillfish is good. In my opinion. It can take a close combat easily, and he might go for Stone Edge, predicting my switch, but that will be a really risky play. I don't know what he wants to do, but me getting initiative there, or taking off his Choice Scarf and making him go into Magneton and sacking it off, really put me in the lead here. He just goes for that, which is kind of his only possible play to make. And now he is going to U-turn out, I assume. Probably into Uxie is what I'd say. Do I want to T-Wave the Uxie? I do. I want to T-Wave the Uxie as it comes in, just to get off the damage. Not the damage, but just to paralyze it so it won't hit all the time. And just in case he wants to go for screens or something like that, I'm going to go for a taunt. He can Psychic me. That's not a problem for me. I just want to get up my taunt in case he wants to go for rocks or something like that, because late in the game, there could possibly be like a tiny bit of switching in this game at the end, and I would rather not take rocks and spikes damage. Yeah, get the taunt off, which is great. You can't use substitute after taunt, so you can go fuck yourself. And now I'm gonna go into Uxie as a death fodder. I don't need Uxie anymore. It's not really important to me. So just gonna go for a Psychic. I was gonna U-turn out, but I decided to go for a Psychic just because I was using this as a death fodder. And do I want to go into Quillfish? That's the question. Do I want to go into Quillfish to take the Facade? I probably can't take one Facade, but the only problem is that I take Spikes, and I kind of want to... Well, I don't really need Quillfish. I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to go for a U-turn. If I take it, I take it. I'm definitely not going to, though. And now I'm going to go into Quillfish, so I don't have to switch it in directly into a Facade. And he's going to die next turn, so I'm just going to go for a Waterfall. And I'm probably just going to take a Facade at this point. I think I had this game in the bag, though. The only problem is the Uxie, because that's going to be yeah, that did a lot of damage. Holy shit. Holy shit, I would not have been able to take him out if I just switched him in on it. That did a lot of damage after -1. Holy god. Goes in a Primeape now. Oh, I can't keep this thing. I can't really switch out. I'm going to taunt. Predicting the U-turn. I think he's just going to go for a U-turn. Ace is spamming me. Nice job, Ace. Now, though, I can go into Sceptile, because I know I can take him out with a Giga Drain. I think. What is the data Primeape? What is the special defense looking like? 70 special defense. I can take him out with a Giga Drain from here. And I can. And then on the Uxie, I'm just gonna probably Giga Drain him once, and then go for the all-powerful Leaf Storm, and I think that's game. From this point on, yeah, that's game. GG. Goes for Calm Mind. Fuck off with your fucking Calm Mind, you little bitch. I will Giga Drain you again. Don't pull this don't pull the shit with me. I have knockoff, you know that. Yeah, that's not even gonna be enough. And he gets his Spadef drop, and now... Oh, I wanted to Leaf Storm. Okay. But, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. So if you enjoyed, please comment, like, rate, and subscribe. And if you have not already, go check out the Sceptile sweep I had, which I uploaded yesterday. It was an NU, it's an Endor weakness policy set, so it's really cool. So, guys, if you enjoyed, please comment, like, rate, and subscribe, and peace out.